I have to share this. Please bear with me. I'm only as good as what I have to work with, and that includes time, equipment, immediate surroundings, and state of mind. Okay. So the other day, feel free to look up Pallas Athena, right? When I think of Pallas Athena, I really think they misspelled it because I think of it as Palace. I think of a palace, her standing in front of a palace, defending it, protecting it, right? But this is how it's spelled. So don't go by the way I spell it, or you not going to find it. Anywho, so look up Pallas Athena, right? Now, the reason I'm even bringing this up is because, and this is why this is, I feel so strongly to share, because anytime something is brought up to me intimately by myself, right? And it comes up randomly outside of me being in meditation or being into my hobby, that is a sign for me from spirit to share it. And that's why. And so I want to say thank you to the nun for being a vessel, for being that, yes, talk about it. So thank you. This is like the third time this has happened. She's the first time with her. The other two. Anyway, let me keep going. But I do want to say thank you, because a lot of times, many of the readers, they don't know what they're saying. They're just their vessel being used by spirit, and they're saying things that they don't even understand. But it's a light bulb that goes off to somebody else about something random to the reader, but something deep to a total stranger, right? So thank you, and keep doing what you're doing. Keep it glowing. I love you all. Look, but Pallas Athena, let me get to it, boss. All right. Look her up, okay? And the reason I believe she was brought to the forefront so much is because anytime the sun and Saturn is together, that is like a fear of yourself, right? A fear within the self. This is like stifling yourself or being stifled by someone else, being hindering the self, right? Okay, so I believe that is why I was being shown Pallas Athena, okay? Because that's needed, very much needed. When you go and look up what Pallas Athena represents, come on, Ray. Okay, when you go on and look it up, she represents wisdom, intuition, brilliance, bravery, strategic wisdom. She's known as a strategic warrior, right? She represents our gifts, our talents of any craft or any arts of any kind, right? And this energy within itself, always will reduce a situation into a win-win situation for both parties. That's what it does. It's like, okay, everybody's good, right? And even with that, it's also an energy that gives opportunities that are just too good to refuse, right? Look it up. Look it up. Go do your studies on it, right? Now, think about that type of energy, and it's in Hercules. And Hercules is known for being way stronger than what he looks like, for getting through things that it's like, how did they get through that? That's Hercules, right? That's where Pallas Athena is, right? Beautiful. And the reason that makes sense is because whatever it is that is causing this stifling of the self, when it comes to your gifts, your talents, your intuition, right? Even if it's you trying to defend yourself or someone else for a justice situation to be in the outcome, the stifling of the self is happening somewhere, and it got to be due to fear. But look, in order for these things to be expanded and initiated with confidence, that's the reason that we need Pallas Athena. That's why Pallas Athena is doing what she's doing and where she is at, right? That's why it means so much. And think about it. Pallas Athena, she represents our intuition too, which is very much so linked with the moon, right? And currently the moon is in Sagittarius. This is a passion, a hunger for higher learning. This is also somebody that's motivated by the Most High. They don't need outside motivation. Because they have it already. This is the moon in Sagittarius. This is someone very aware of their positive traits and have confidence in whatever they got optimism for the future about. Right? Yeah. And for some reason, on the lower end, this is the moon in Sagittarius. This could be a heavy burden on somebody. Ain't that something? Somebody else with confidence is a heavy burden on somebody else. People don't want people to have confidence. What's wrong with that? Something wrong with that. But anywho, like I was saying, Pallas Athena made so much sense to me to be brought up because it's an encouragement, exactly what I was asking for, to help share with the people, right? So right now, whatever this fear you may have that's stifling your muchness, again, you have the host of heaven doing what they got to do to make sure you overcome it. Pallas Athena. Right? So remember that. Think about that. You're probably already feeling it. You ain't even gotta think about it. Don't think about it. Stay in the high frequency and notice opportunities popping up that you just can't refuse. And they're good. It's a win-win opportunity. Hey, Pallas Athena. Right? Oh my God, how did they do that? They don't look like they're strong enough to do that. They don't look smart enough to do that. Hey, Pallas Athena in Hercules. Right?